One. Hello, my fellow Shogun 2 players. Zaript here with my jutsu and Russian prince. Hello.
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 And there is even more people since we're in a public mumble. Anyone wants to say hello? I guess no.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
And
hello.
I love it. I'm right.
I got it right. Anyway, we're here in a second game of Apocalypse Cup match between Oleg Vadimovich and Alesar, and Kav and boss, aka Kyle from RTK. So, in the first game, Oleg Vadimovich and Alesar won on Caldera, and now they picked Tohoku Forest, and let's see how they do as attackers on this map.
And I called it. They have the monk builds.
Oh yeah, because they
Nice.
both picked leadership gens. Majutsu assumed monk's build, because otherwise you will want to take Nodachi with Banzai.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
the great
great
guards.
guards getting caught by all these other light cav units, and yeah, they're gonna guide to the light cav. Yes, awesome.
Yeah,
love
but
when
they
people
will
do that.
not route, which means they will kill
they
some
can.
stuff.
No, they don't. Now he needs to pull out then. And another thing I noticed, which is I think a mistake though. Cav is using Renyos with Nodashis. So now he only has 16 attack, Nodachi is level 2. That is
Ooh,
painful.
Yeah.
And the Great Guard is dying though, taking along 60 men. Well, oh. Yeah, he's pulling through.
I guess to some extent. I wonder how big it is in
Well,
in
he was
this case.
surrounded. It's not really possible to pull out in each direction again. Well, that's not.
It is theoretically possible.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
very
well,
hard.
let's just get something else.
Yeah, but now let's take a look at boss. We will see if there would be complaints. Then we will have to look at it closer. Boss. It's interesting how his general easily gets out of these Naginata monks because they're in a strange spread
What the
formation.
hell?
He's
is
charging
boss
a monk
doing?
unit with Cav.
Was that?
Oh.
I think he had those units selected or something when he also had his general selected. Because otherwise, I can't find a reason why he would charge a monk like that.
Ouch. That was pretty...
Was it even a charge? I wasn't actually
No, you
checking.
just walked through. I guess I didn't check the movement order yet. So in this situation, I'm not sure why Alesar and Oleg are stopping. I think they can. Well, of course I guess they first want the sword dojo.
Exactly.
Oleg is already in stand and fight.
Yeah, well, it
Interesting.
makes sense to have your stand and fight for any fight you get when
Yeah.
you position stationary. So we have BP Sam against BP Sam here, but
And that melee gen is trying to kill that monk. I'm just doing a pretty good job.
Ooh, light Cav getting decimated.
well,
Yeah. Oh, but more light
Flux.
cav out of the forest here.
and look how lower level BP Sam of Oleg Vadimovich is actually have higher attack because of stand and fight.
Yep.
It is slightly important. Some rear charges from boss, who is Kyle.
PP Sam's turn round though.
Yeah, that's smart. He needs to pull out that cav right away. Otherwise, he's gonna lose a lot of it.
Yeah.
And the rush is coming now. I guess it's a pretty good defensible position, but against all those monks, it's gonna be hard. See if they can do it.
Yes.
Light Cav charge
Oh,
going
but
in
he's
as
actually
well.
charging in right now. We should pull back. The way he's fighting now, he actually is fighting uphill.
Alesar didn't use spear wall on his Yaria Shigaru.
Okay, so that's also bad.
I think it looks not so good
Cav
for
trying to kill the
RTK.
general, but no.
Well, it weren't looking
looks
very
pretty
good
bad.
from the beginning,
Yeah.
to say the least. Well, not much to say. They tried to do what they could with cavalry, but when you deal with a monk build, the only easy way to make any use of your cavalry is to dismount some, obviously. And they're trying to do what Braver does, but I mean, really, their cavalry just dying in these charges.
Yeah, their cav micro isn't. They move it a lot, but they don't move it well.
The only thing I would imagine I would do in this scenario is to like use all my cav in such a
Ooh.
way that they would threaten generals.
And the war cry is completely devastating boss's army here, and it's just mass routing now.
Ooh,
Yeah, and I'm sorry for the sound you guys hear right now from outside. I have to keep window open.
Our men are running.
Yeah, and another reason my stream is superior. I don't have weird sounds.
You have mine.
No, I don't hear it.
didn't.
Ah, you don't hear
Yeah.
it. That's good. That's good. So I
Fast route.
guess I don't think this. Like I just don't see what this cavalry can do.
No, they can't do much unless they had. If there was a Bojan now, maybe.
Well, there is still
No.
level 9 Katana Sam. There is still Nodachi rank.
And the
2.
melee gen.
Yeah.
And- I hate mounted gunners, but against these melee rushes,
Perish to my
they would be very good.
Well, if they were priced accordingly, I think it would be a good unit.
It's not necessarily over. Actually, boss still has a melee gen. He could do a lot of damage with that. Just need some good charges. Charge him out, but well, no. Oleg still has a lot of monks.
Although boss has kind of stabilized on his right, but
Yeah, he got some units back. If they can kill
Can
Alesar
they
there,
pull back? Get the game back.
it's gonna be hard, but it's not impossible.
Yeah. Cav has his general wavering, and he needs his general aura closer to his units. That's for sure.
Has been injured, my lord.
Katana
died.
Sam.
Oh, boss lost his gen.
boss, yeah.
So the big massive fight, and interestingly enough, SWAT Dojo still not taken. Like for the whole time, at least Cav was good at denying the SWAT Dojo.
These 15 morale monks are just not
Look.
dying.
Look at that war cry, trying
Yes,
to
I
get
know.
the general out. We can see that Oleg Vadimovich looks at the field very closely.
Yeah.
He sees what's happening. Well,
Yeah,
now it's
they're-
not that difficult. That not a lot of scary units left on the field.
Trying to
Trying to
get the
snipe.
kill into
But
general. was
Alisar
trying to,
will may lose his.
didn't
gen.
lose a single man. General.
Because it was in the mounting animation.
No, actually,
think.
they can't die. I think, but
Yeah, they can't.
they are pretty vulnerable if they are in that animation.
No, I remember that they're invulnerable, I think, in that animation.
Shameful
Huh.
display.
At least I remember Duck telling me something like that.
Those no dashis, if they have Banzai, they can still last. Otherwise, they're gonna die. And then with that, I think the last hopes of winning. Yeah.
Pull through. I mean, boss. Come on. Where exactly? Oh, quite honestly, at the beginning, I should say it was clear that pull through was pulling through. We were watching that cavalry
He's
very
saying it.
closely.
He's saying by you.
Mm. Mm. I don't know. Maybe replay should be watched. I didn't actually look at
Yeah.
infantry fight all that close, but I mean, clearly cavalry did pull through at some point.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, the Great Guard
At least
was
we
obvious.
saw it from Cav doing it, but I'm not sure how
And
if it's.
I just hated that every game now revolves or ends up like this. Oh, you pulled through.
But on the other hand,
Most likely he didn't.
even
or-
though it's a pull through, it's like how like you just have to do that. Otherwise, you lose your Cav or something. It's just.
Yeah. Sometimes
Oh shit.
you would have to do that.
yeah.
Or at least you have to pull out to get out of an engagement.
People
Yeah.
people need to just realize if it's in the game mechanics and someone uses it, there's nothing you can say about it because it's game mechanics.
Well, Not
made the rules.
Then there would
exactly.
be not the competitive
Well,
scene.
it's hard to rule against something like that. It could be unintentional also. You can never
True.
tell.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
And I tried to apply the rule like that, and I got called back because Balsicon was a pussy.
yeah, but generally it's on how it's called. It's admin's decision in the end to see if it was in fact exploited or not. There is no other way around. Because pull-through is important mechanic of the game, but if you completely take rule out, you will see something like that MM in4, like still pulling through all the
Yeah.
way with
Well,
all cap.
that is insane, and actually the rules were made to
Who
stop something
was
like
it?
that.
MM
Not
in4.
to...
What he
not-
do
not
to
does
stop
Who the hell is
Micro.
that?
one, I don't know, Italian player. No idea.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
someone
Fine.
who pretty much out of any tournament,
Shameful display!
like he's just not allowed to any tournament.
Oh, that's what we need to make a forum area where we put everyone's band name or band Steam ID. Oh,
I guess. Anyways, that's it. It's 2-0 currently. Currently, I say, because if there would be
over.
complaint,
It's over.
yeah. So it's 2-0 in best of 3 series. Alesar and Oleg Vadimovich taking the game, and it's clear that they have better understanding of stability part of a game. Cave and Boss try to play actively, aggressively, but it doesn't look like they
But I just have to
there
say,
yet.
the monks have returned. Seems like monk builds are really the thing right now, so people need to find some other stuff to deal with that.
Well,
But then again, in 3 weeks we have Rome too. So
yeah, and
I'm not sure
it
it's
really
gonna happen.
depends on the map. I noticed that people take less bow cavalry, which actually screw monks heavily if you find a way to kite.
True.
People take, like in these games, we didn't see all that much like force. Maybe on RTK side some. But
And no, duchies can work, but you have to get good charges. So important.
yeah. And from Alesar, you know that at least in one game he will try heavy Naginata rush with no cav. That's what he does. Sometimes. I still remember, and it is scary. Like, the only way to deal with that force is to skirmish it down. How else would you do it? So, I guess they're keeping it classy, but I can understand frustration if there were indeed some
Yeah.
infantry pull-throughs in the middle. But I honestly didn't look close, and quite honestly, at least one documented episode of pulling through from RTK side.
Yeah,
Is on
so they don't
stream.
have anything to complain. But yeah, well, I will watch the game later. Watch the replay, watch the recording, and if anything blatant comes out, then maybe. But for now, I didn't see anything blatant except for that Great Guard thing.
Yeah.
And it would have died, but it would have taken out more light cav, I assume.
Yeah,
But it doesn't matter. I don't
actually-
think it would have changed the bell.
And honestly, on Tahuku Forest, look at Kav taking 3 Yariki, 4 light cavalry, 1 fire cavalry. On a forest map, it's...
Well, it works.
eight-
If it was a balanced build he played against, it would have worked pretty well.
Well, he have 0 skirmishing power on his army. I don't know. He made the same bet his opponents did. 0 skirmishing, he betted on cavalry, his opponents with 0 skirmishing betted on Naginatas. It's the same kind of logic. Overpowering one side of your army by sacrificing something really, really important.
Oleg actually didn't have any meat shields.
Exactly. Boss, let's see. Boss actually had matchlocks, but he didn't make them work.
Well, it's possible, but usually people will throw their BP SEM in first, so you have to individually target units with your matchlocks.
Yeah.
And if you're also microing your cav like he tried to do, then it's gonna be hard.
I guess still not at that level when we can clearly tell how to deal with Nagi monks. I feel like everyone got weaker. It's just like
Well,
simple
they are
builds.
beatable. It's not like they're unbeatable.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the games and a cast, and see you later.
Yeah, see you later.